Am I the jerk for telling my girlfriend my money is not her money? So I, 24M, was at the mall today, and one of those super persistent shoe cleaning guys stopped me. Normally I ignore them and keep walking, but this guy was extremely persistent and literally pulled me to his booth and I was completely caught off guard. He cleaned my oil-filled work boots, which are usually trashed, and honestly made them look brand new. I was impressed, but then he immediately handed me a kit and said, "Cash or card?" I felt pressured and awkward since he had already done the work, and he'd been talking about his life story the whole time while cleaning my shoes. So, I caved and bought the kit for $120. Yes, I know it was dumb. Fast forward to later, get home to my girlfriend, 22F, who was at my parents' house using the kitchen and oven, since hers at her house is broken, to bake desserts for an event. I brought her food and told her about the situation. I expected her to be mad about it, so I actually told her it was $90 instead of $120 to soften it. I was afraid of her getting angry, but I didn't expect this. She immediately got furious. Not just mad, she slapped me hard across the face. Then she started screaming about how irresponsible I am with money. I told her there's no need to slap me or yell that loudly in my house, and she brushed it off with, "It wasn't even that hard," but I could literally still feel the sting on my face and ear afterwards. I told her it wasn't that big of a deal, especially since it's my money and the product actually works. That set her off even more. She started yelling things like, "Oh, so it's not my business? So I don't matter? My opinion doesn't matter?" And going on about how I don't care about her. For context, I make a decent amount of money and most of my money already goes toward her and for my necessities for living. I treat her often, help her out, and do a lot for her. So being told I'm not responsible with money really frustrated me as I actually try to be as responsible as possible. I admit it was dumb to get pressured into buying something overpriced and dumb to lie about the price. But I feel like her reaction, screaming in my face, parents' kitchen, and slapping me, was way over the line. Update. She's now refusing to eat the food I bought her because I bought it with my money. So it's mine. And she says she is respecting my boundaries and not touching something I use my money on.